Hello, welcome on this edition of Insight with Osas. I am Pastor Ehwe Osaige Elijah, and today we will be talking on a very important topic. Though it might look or sound scary, but it's a very important topic that none of us, can do without, and none of us, as long as we are humans, none of us can escape it. But before I tell you what we will be talking about today, let me first use this medium to officially tell you and invite you as we prepare for our maiden service at Heaven's Ambassadors International Christian Center. So if you are anywhere around Ibadan, if you are around Bodija, around Agbowo, around Samonda, around Eleyele, around Jericho, around Ojo, around Moniya, around Sashasha area of Ibadan, wherever you are around Ibadan, get ready to join us for our maiden service at Heaven's Ambassadors International Christian Center, which will commence very soon. I will keep you posted and updated as it goes. So please get ready to worship with us. And this is me, sending an official invite to you to get ready to join us as we prepare for our maiden service. All right. Over to what we have to discuss and talk about today. Well, it's the topic that I call death. Don't forget, this is still Insight with Osas. Now, we'll be talking about death. Now, you shouldn't be scared because death is something everyone has to experience. But how you experience it and what kind of death you experience now matters the most. So please, listen to this piece. Watch this video till the very end. It might come in three parts. So please do stay tuned and watch the whole part, the complete part of this edition. Now, what the topic again is death. What is death? I have three definitions for death. The first definition is this: death is the permanent, irreversible cessation, that is end, of all biological functions that sustains a living organism, marking the end of life and encompassing the permanent stoppage of vital functions of the body, such as heartbeat, breathing, and brain activities. Now, when death occurs, the activities of the body, comes to an end. It stops. Your breathing stops. The heart beats, your heartbeat activity stops, the brain activity stops, blood circulation stops, and all this happens when death occurs. Now, this type of death is just one part of death. Now, to the second definition of death, as I wrote here, I said death is the end of an individual's existence. Death is the end of an individual's existence as a living entity with breath. Death is the end of an individual's existence as a living entity with breath. Now, that's the second definition of death. Now, let's go to the third definition of death. Now, what is the third definition of death? Death is also the realm. It's a realm. It's not just an occurrence or an occurrence. Death is a realm. Now, death is the realm where nothing works. Death is the realm where nothing works, where nothing thrives or prosper. Death is the realm where nothing works. Death is the realm where nothing thrives or prospers. It is a realm of nothingness, where everything loses existence and relevance. Everything loses its existence and relevance. For example, you can be breathing, you can be alive, yet your business is dead. You can be breathing and alive, yet your career is dead. You can be breathing and alive, yet your ministry, your academics is dead. In a nutshell, nothing is working there. Now, you can be a breathing and alive, yet you are dead in your reproductive abilities. In a nutshell, as a woman, your womb is dead. Your womb hasn't been able to conceive. That is dead. Or you're a man, you cannot impregnate a woman, you cannot get a woman pregnant. Well, you are reproductively dead. And that's another aspect of death. And also, you can be breathing, yet you are dead in your finances. Nothing is working in your finances. You can also be dead. You can also be alive. You can also be breathing, but in your spirit you are dead. We have many walking dead around. They seem to be breathing, but spiritually they are dead. Now note something very important. For death to occur, a separation must occur. Before death can happen, there must be a separation. Now this now brings us to types of death. And let me talk about the first type of death. We have basically three types of death. Three types. But we'll talk about the first one in this video. Now the first type of death is what I call the physical death. The physical death. And this is the most widely known type of death. The physical death is the most widely known type of death. Now even a child knows about this kind of death. Now in my first definition, what I was referring to was the first physical death. Remember my first definition where I said death is the permanent cessation of life, of all life activity. Now that is physical death. So in my first definition, I was talking about physical death. Now basically, physical death is the separation of the spirit from the body. Remember I said that for death to occur, there must first be a separation. So physical death is the separation of the spirit from the body. Now, very honestly, this is the least kind of death that you should be worried or bothered about. And because it is meant for everyone to taste thereof. Everyone, no matter who you are, as long as you are a man, as long as you have been born by a woman, you will taste death. So this is the least kind of death to be worried about, because none of us can escape it. Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27. Hebrews 9 verse 27, it says, and it is appointed unto man to die once. So it is an appointment that we must all meet. It's appointed unto man to die once. So you cannot escape it. I cannot escape it. My prayer is that at the right time, we should experience this physical death and experience it gloriously in the name of Jesus Christ. So no human can escape physical death. However, what you should be worried about is this. After your spirit has been separated from the body, what next? That is what you should be worried about. After the spirit has been separated from the body, what next? Mind you, this body that we put on is just case. The real you, the real me, is the spirit. So what now happens after the spirit gets separated from the body? Please watch out for the next video where I will be explaining the other type of death. Thanks for watching this far. Please subscribe to all our social media channels, our YouTube channels at HAICC, our Facebook channel, our Instagram channel, our TikTok page. Please subscribe and join us. You look down your screen and you will see our handles and how to join. Thanks for watching this far. God bless you. Watch out for the next part of this topic. Bye for now.